So since each post has its own link, this is where the power of the ePortfolio and the Google Sites comes. You could take these links of all these individual posts and you could start mashing, what we call mashing, or linking and connecting and synthesizing all these different individual random posts, and you can start organizing them back on your home page, which should act like somewhat of a table of contents to organize this ePortfolio. Let me give you an example. So I've done a bunch of posts, and some time goes by and I say, you know what, I realize I'm doing a lot of videos. So I'm going to make a videos page or strand or theme to my site. So link, I'm going to create a new page. I'm going to call it my videos. I want this under the home and create page. Okay. So now I'm going to go back to my learning journal. I'm going to find all the posts I talked about videos. Like, here's a video I made. I may have done another post where I just linked to a video I enjoyed from YouTube that helped with my learning. But here's one of my videos. So I'm going to take that post. I'll copy the title. I'll go back to my videos. And I'm going to list all the journal posts that had something to do with my videos. And then I'm going to go back to my learning journal. Sometimes it helps to have two tabs open here. And I'm going to get the link to that post, and I'm going to link it here. And I'll do that, and I'll go through my journal. If I had other posts about videos, I would pull out, organize, and list them here under this videos strand I developed. Let's go back to the home. So there are lots of different ways you can organize this. Some students do it by course objectives, or goals, or standards, or themes, or skills, or some people organize it based on their own goals or their own philosophy of learning or teaching. Bottom line, it's up to you. But remember, if you go back to that googlios.com, there's a link about examples, and one of the most useful ways I've found is just by looking at how other people have organized their ePortfolios, to give you an understanding on how this Googlio will develop and adapt and change. Notice when we added that My Videos page, just like the Learning Journal page, they added over here to our sitemap or our menu navigation. Now, as you continue to work on that ePortfolio, make sure you keep track of this and organize this. Click here to work on that. I'm not going to show that, but you can play around, because you want to make sure your ePortfolio or your Googlio is usable and people can understand, and you can understand how you've organized and laid out your ePortfolio. Okay, that should wrap things up. That should get you up and running, but this is just the tip of the iceberg. There are many more things you could do, and I really suggest you check them out. There's a lot of cool features like inserting Google Documents. You really check out that Google Documents up here too. That's another great tool that works very well with Google Sites and dealing with Word, Office, Microsoft Office files. So the presentations, spreadsheets, you can make forms, you can make Picasa slideshows, you can put maps in there, calendars, videos, gadgets is a lot of fun. So I really suggest that you just check it out and play around with it. Also, pay attention and spend some time to the more actions, especially this manage this site. There's a lot of really important features here that you could mess around and play with. This is also important to notice. Say if I messed up and I wanted just to go back, I didn't really like what I did today, I can go back to an earlier version. So you can never break this thing. It's all online. You can always, it's automatically being backed up. You can go into the settings and change the title, description, delete the site, but play around, look through here. There's a lot of good stuff. But bottom line, I really encourage you to play around, and again, go back to that Googlio site. You can get a lot of the philosophical reasons why you should keep a new portfolio and how they can help your learning. Look at those examples. That really helps to see other students' examples, and there's a lot of other resources there. The last advice I'd give you is, if you have problems with using Google Sites, don't forget there's always the help section up top. Very good discussion boards you can search through. But if you can't find help, try Googling it. Sometimes random Google searches will have useful links that'll take you through some other people's tutorials. But my favorite is what we did today, using YouTube. If you go to YouTube and you watch a screencast like the one you're watching now, let's say Google Sites Screencast, or you put the word tutorial, or you put how to, you put any of those keywords in there, and you could see all these different tutorials. Google Sites tutorial, how to do HTML, how to use Google Gadgets, and so you can always use YouTube and Google to help, and then there's also your friends and your peers. Okay, and that wraps it up. If you have any questions or suggestions to make this video more useful, I would like to hear from you. So go ahead and comment on this video, and I look forward to getting your feedback. Have fun.